think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
Mondo. You know. He knows. Had to be the one who wore all their clothes into the sauna. Was Mondo. I'm so sorry, Telka. I'm so sorry. But your brother has to go.
Here's my answer. Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What? Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember? And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
I didn't believe it. I don't want to believe it either, but I want something that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt. The other broken handbook is it.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
No, that's wrong.
Are you sure about that?
Mondo, the handbook.
Aww, the music is gone.
Is it really yours?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall. Isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's, which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's, yes?
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student. It's kind of a gray area, I admit, but no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch. What's wrong, bro? Come on, tell him he's wrong. You are wrong. You have to be wrong. Everything you just said is wrong. You made it all up.
Okay, no.
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time, from the beginning? That way, everything will become clear, and we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
Okay. What next? What next? I'm sorry I'm not saying much. That's the same as this one.
The killer is you! First, let's take a look back to
Hope I
before
did
you
right. I'm sorry I didn't say much. I was so focused.
Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag. That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who is apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room? Simple, because she was really a he, which is why he was able to use his own handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room. Once inside, he met with someone there. And the person he met was the one who killed him. It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro, and attacked him. And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from. It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned. Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet. Then, removing the bloody poster.
Oh. I got that wrong.
The killer is you! Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet. Then, removing the bloody poster. And finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room. A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course.
I switched too. I should have looked.
But this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem. And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch. That could have been the end of things, but no. Byakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated. So, after stumbling on the crime scene, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work. He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body. Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime. He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter. And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook. And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget. Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out. Isn't that right, Mondo Orada?
Wait! No! This can't be right! Where's your evidence? Yeah! Where's your evidence? You need evidence! You need proof! Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him!
The evidence of Mondo is that already assumed and suffer. I'll show Mondo's handbook right now. Once I do that, everything will become clear. A new element has been added to the bullet time battle. Would like to hear more? Let's talk about a bit of fever time and nega time. During bullet time, the battle, if you press the space key, fever time will activate and the table will be forced to its max. At this point, you will push at random and you won't miss. You can push the okay. However, you want to destroy the opponent's verbal assault. But this is until your focus gauge runs out. So make sure the best possible use it during your time. Of course, it would be fair if only you got access to special time, right? So we also prepared something called nega time that your opponent can use. But it's nega time during the bullet battle. The tempo marker will disappear, making it quite a bit tougher to hit a bit of the rhythm. If you activate your time at this point, no, never mind. I'm sure nothing would happen. Not now I'm worried about. Surprisingly, if your action difficult in this set of gentle, the opponent won't use nega time. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Show me some evidence! You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you! False! Show me some evidence! I won't listen! False! I refuse to vote! Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. False. Show me some evidence.
This should prove it.
Taka, no. Sorry, but there is proof.
Thinking so far is right? Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah, I did it. I killed him.
Mondo.
Bro, what are you saying? I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting, no holding on. Time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Grab your lever and give it a yank! Who will you elect as the blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What?
Oh, this time looks like you got it right again. Yes, it is so. The blackened that killed Chiro Fujisaki was Mondo Wada.
Mondo.
Unbelievable.
In case you were wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Yotaka chose the wrong answer. You're getting very close to the danger, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful.
I refuse to believe it. There's no way we'd kill someone.
Sorry. What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Why? Why? Why did you do it?
Now then.
Well, it looks like Mondo's taken a vow of silence. Allow me to explain on his behalf.
Actually,
The story of the murder this time is a sad story of two men. Oh, but for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can hit the control key and forward the text. Anyway, there was once a young boy. His name was Shiro Fujisaki. Had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength.
I'm so weak even though you're a boy.
He'd hear things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness.
Oh, Chiro. I'm also pretty weak and feminine. Oh, I'm non-binary. I accept what I am. I wish things could have been different for you.
Take that fragile, frown-a-petite young girl. Yet chosen as his way out. Now nobody will be able to say anything about even though you're a boy. But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in this shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside him. It was not easily weeded out.
I know far too well how it feels to have an inferiority complex. I too have one. And it's a tough battle against your own self.
As it turned out, The shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear, instead it only grew stronger and stronger. It always does, unless you seek help. I'm weak.
Weak, 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 weak.
As the killing game had begun here at the school, I had no choice but to accept this fate. After all, this world's survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, don't survive. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secret. Which of course included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which was more than willing to divulge. Even though he is dressed like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy.
Hey,
And that was Chihiro's couldn't let anyone find out no matter what the costs. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, that armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Even figured behind truth, into such a dilemma must have spent spiraling into despair. And yet...
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I don't really want to talk about it right now.
But
Also, I don't want to leave things as they are, so maybe we can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone.
And knowingly used the threat of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger.
that's right.
Now's my
I want
chance.
to change.
I'm going to get stronger. Accept who I am. Strong enough so that when someone says even though you're a boy, I'll be okay. I'll get better.
With that, though, at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so... that day, he made a commitment to begin exercising. Was prepared to restrain his mind and his body. But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it.
hey,
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be good to ask for someone's help. But he wanted to tell that person's his secret first, and then ask them to help him from there. That person he went to?
Yeah, that's right.
Was me.
Yep, it was! The Becky Gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. So Chihiro probably figured out that even if he confided in Mato, his honor would keep him kept secret.
uh-huh.
Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro has always aspired to.
Maybe talking to Mondo about it will help give me some courage. So he went and asked Mondo to help him become strong.
That was his aspiration. But he thought about that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come to that.
Correct.
So then that must have been why Mondo did what he did. To keep the promise he made to Chihiro. Huh? Did what he did? You mean that's why Mondo carried Chihiro to the boys' locker room? To the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean.
Wasn't that to cover up what he'd done?
Certainly.
That could have been part of it, but I don't think it was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between man he made to Chihiro. But how does moving the body keep it as a secret? Because if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing on how she got in the boys' locker room, right? Once that started, the last few fellows would have immediately begun to suspect his identity, so he tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbooks, see? Then Mato did all that to keep the promise he made to Chihiro. Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys are each other, right? So why did you? Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it after all. Possibility of having our embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
What is this?
That's impossible. Nothing could have been that bad. Something he didn't want anyone to know, even if it's meant killing someone. It's impossible.
Don't make me repeat
How
myself.
many times must I repeat myself? Judge others by your own standards is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it.
Well, while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you? The embarrassing memory, the secret he didn't want anyone to know. You know what Mondo did? Killed his own brother.
Excuse me?
Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, and all the hoodlums and riffers across the country tremble. But the only reason he had the chance of joining a biker gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother's name was Daya Wada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo even got a motorcycle. Mondo's brother was his family growing up. Was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust and respect. He wanted to measure up to his brother, so he needed him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of the star-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang. And before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Aya, the older brother, number 1 in the gang, and his number 2, his younger brother, Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peachy and gravy. But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take the gang from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul.
The kid's gonna take over Daya, huh? Daya created this gang, this bare hand. Mondo's just along for the ride. Can someone like that really be our leader? That's dude making gang look bad.
Almost every day, Mondo had to hear the gossip and whispers of the other members of the gang, which is why
I just...
Stronger than Daya. One time, no matter what, I gotta
Don't
win.
fuck with me.
Gotta clear what it takes. Gotta come up to the top.
And on the night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to the street race. During that race, tragedy struck. Your brother was pushed ahead in a reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into oncoming traffic. But suddenly,
hanging in his kid's brother's arm, the older brother delivered his final words. My bad, kid. I effed up. Sorry. Of course he knew it was his brother's fault, but Dyer never blamed him for what happened. Hey kid, the rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. Cause it's the team, you and me, put together. It's a promise between them. He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang, in order to keep the gang together. He promised his brother he could never admit to anyone that was his own weakness that had caused the accident. As a result, The team was made even stronger under a banner. The kid who bested his big brother. Daya was gonna lose to his kid brother, so he's got stupid. Got himself kid. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. He wanted to lead that team so bad he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother.
I just...
And yet... As soon as our killing game began, he realized, no matter how tough he pretends to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And then the lovely, hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. At that point, it was clear I would have no problem shedding light in this secret. Amando killed his own older brother. No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang member find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my older brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. Instead, all the guilt I'd been carrying around, it all would have been for nothing. That's why I... Oh no. After I saw what Monokuma had in me, my head filled up with all kinds of fantasy and uneasiness. It just started swirling around. I never felt anything like this before. I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while, that uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety, way down my stomach. It was right around then that she asked me to start working out with him. That's right there. He told me a secret. Seriously?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry I lied to you. But why? Why now? Why tell me all of this, Sonny? I mean, you kept this secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would...
But
You're right, but...
I want to change.
I wrap myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever. His words were like a knife in my gut. It felt like he was exposing the lie I've been living myself. I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong, it can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us.
You piece of...
So what you're saying, I should just say it?
What?
You're saying if I really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret?
Huh?
Huh? I was jealous. I was jealous of Shiro's strength. If I had the strength to face him, his own weakness, try to overcome it, was the kind of strength I never had. I was jealous of him. That jealousy broke me.
What?
You're making fun of me. I'm strong. Are you fucking with me right now?
No!
I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo. I felt like I could hear something start to creak. Something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Or was I supposed to just sit back and let my secret get revealed and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
Damn you!
Why did you have to tell me all that? Are you trying to rub my fear in my face?
I just
No.
wanted to...
I just really admire you. I admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
Stronger than you.
You son of a bitch!
Stronger than Daya. Throw me into everything after that. I woke up again. He was laying at my feet, covered in blood. I had a dumbbell in my hand and I was just staring at him down on the ground. Hey.
I
Thank
killed him.
Oh no.
I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Oh no. I was normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side away from everyone. That was his secret. Weakness like that lived in his heart like his and turned him in cold-blooded. Darn.
Look at him. You see, we're all just like him. We're secret from the past, from memory. Or that he killed another living human in cold blood. He couldn't cut free from his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't even know what a true strength is. Do you hope anyone there? 'Cause sure don't.
Bastard. Just shut it. Go ahead and say that again, I dare you.
Yep.
Okay, I'll say it again as many times as I want. Is what I want to say, but unfortunately, I can't do that right now because it's time for punishing. It's fast approaching.
Punishing?
It can't be.
You mean execution?
Well now.
That's what I promised you, right? The blackened that deserve the beats will be punished.
Ridiculous.
Hold on.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For Mundo Owada, the ultimate biker gang leader. No, wait!
Let's give it everything we've got.
It's punishment time! Said wait!
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
Mundo Owada has been found guilty. It's time for punishment.
It's time for punishment!
What? What?
Monokuma, what the fuck are you wearing? I don't want to fluff. This is sad. This is supposed to be sad. The cage of death. Prepare to vroom vroom, mother fluffers. Guess you're going to get fried today.
Okay. I think that's one of the deadliest circus thing there is, right? What? So he's being electrocuted to that or something? What? He got poofed out of nowhere. Did he get turned to dust or something? I don't know. What? What? Brother?
Laugh at that, and your soul will forever be at peace.
It can't be. My brother. I think I'll have to leave it at that for today. I don't think my voice or my mind can go further than this for today. So I'm so sorry, Taka. I'm so sorry, Mondo and Shiro. I wish they both survived. But sometimes it's just not what life has prepared for us. Until next time.
Please stay all safe. Love you all. Masky out.